Hey everyone, I wanted to come in and do this quick little video as we are embarking on a new moon on the 6th or the 7th, so you'll need to check your location. But also in reference to the card that came up today around energy, around how much we naturally get into that position of being that gorgeous giver, but not such a great receiver. And I think it's such an important message to come across as we embark on a new moon, because the new moon is about setting those intentions, about inviting and wanting to bring abundance, prosperity and wealth into our world. Yet sometimes we create a block from that happening because of our old limitations, our perception around money stories that we have that may have been shared since we were a kid. Some of the most common ones are money doesn't grow on a tree, all that kind of stuff, or having beliefs where you think people that are millionaires are not very nice people. These are all some of the kind of things that can present themselves when we start looking at money stories that we've evolved. Now, the reason I wanted to share this is as a pertinent time where we go into the new moon, if we are putting out our intentions that we want to be able to manifest wealth and abundance and prosperity, but underneath, at a core soul level, you've got all these money stories that are holding you back. Guess what? All of your intentions that you want to set for the new moon are going to come to you. But if you are not a very good receiver, you are going to repel. You are going to self-sabotage, and you are going to do everything underneath the sun to push it away because of these old limitations around the money stories that you have. So I feel like it's such an important thing to be able to go in and ask yourself the questions: what are your money stories that are holding you back? What is your belief around your ability to manifest wealth and abundance into your world? Do you cap it? Like, do you say to yourself, oh, I can only manifest $100, or I can only manifest what my bills to just and all get paid. I'm just scraping through from pay week to pay week. These are all really good indications of where you may have capped yourself. And now that we're at this beautiful time of all these amazing energetic shifts coming through, these money stories are going to come up. So we either have this awesome opportunity to go in and clear them and remove those old distorted money stories that are capping or blocking us and preventing us from being able to truly receive. Because the universe is an incredibly abundant supply of prosperity and wealth. One person doesn't deserve more wealth and abundance than the next person. It is only our mindset around abundancy that caps us. So as we embark on a new moon, it's so important to be able to consider, where are these limitations? What is your money scarcity story that is preventing you from being able to truly have everything that you ever desired? And come back to that place of considering, if you did have that wealth, how different would your world be? What would you do with it? Whose lives would you change in the process of that? What would you do differently in your day-to-day life if you had an abundant supply of wealth just coming in? Like, I always think, when I think of abundance, it's like we see those manifesting post, and it has this tap, and we can turn on the tap to allow that beautiful wealth and abundance to flow through. Or if you have got shitty little money stories that are playing in the background, you're going to be turning the tap on, off, and wonder why your ability to manifest doesn't have this gorgeous flow coming through. And it's all because these undercurrents, these core idealisms, or these core stories that you've got playing around, it's time to let them go. It's time to embrace the fact that you are here. You are an abundant being. You have the ability to manifest anything that you want. So you can, and you have this greatest ability to allow yourself to receive. Some of the greatest things that I have learned along my journey in this 20 odd plus years that I've been in this industry is that a lot of people are predisposed to be the most gorgeous givers. They give from their heart, they give from their soul, and it lights them up and it makes them feel amazing when they have the ability to give. But they don't take that same concept and allow themselves to receive those same gorgeous gifts back to themselves. So we end up feeling depleted. That depletion on an energetic level starts showing up in our energy levels. It starts showing up in our physical body, where it starts breaking down and we start getting aches and pains. We start getting, sore throats or stomach problems. These are all very good indications where energy is getting stuck, and yet your soul is saying to you, we want this to flow, but that human part of yourself is holding you back from being able to truly live a very, very abundant life. So I think it's so important to be able to go in and explore what are these money stories that are holding you back, and discover what they are before you set your intentions for the new moon, so that you can also put into your gorgeous new moon intention list learning how to become a great receiver. And learning to be a great receiver comes in lots of different ways and shapes and forms, and the universe will provide you with opportunities to learn on how to receive. It could be simple things like learning to take a compliment, being gracious and being able to say thank you for that. Whether you believe it or not, makes no difference. Allowing yourself to receive a gorgeous compliment someone gives you. Learn to allow yourself to receive abundance when it comes in, and show gratitude and express gratitude to both your soul, your human self, and the universe for allowing that to show up. We need to become the energy frequency of what we want to be able to attract. Now, the new moon is all around making dreams come true, and dreams come true take money to be able to make that happen. And this is where it's so vital to be able to just be really honest about where you're at in your money concept, your money bubble. I think everyone has their own little bubble around abundance, around wealth, around prosperity, and whether they feel that they are deserving of it. Now, we can think that we are deserving from a logistic point of view, but on a soulful level, when we drop down, this is where we could be repelling it, because the old stories start showing up in our ability to not receive. So it doesn't make any difference how well you can manifest something. If you don't allow yourself to receive it, then this is what it will show up in your world, where there is not a gorgeous flow that is coming through in wealth and prosperity for you. And this is your gorgeous opportunity where your soul comes in and says, hey, we have some things that we need to clear. You've evolved, you've grown, and you need to clear away some of these limitations, these old illusions, and these excuses that we prevent ourselves from being able to step in, own our truth, and be able to go, hey, you know what, I am worthy, and I value myself to step up to that next level. So I've got to bring my belief system with me with that. So I am open to clearing away anything that is potentially holding me back from being able to live that gorgeous, abundant, prosperous, and wealth life that I have. Because not only will it change my life, my family life, depending on the wealth that keeps coming into you, it has the potential to change your extended family's life. It has the ability to change the lives of people in your world, whether they are friends or family, or whether they are clients. Because guess what? If you're a business owner and you are working around clearing these money things, you're going to have more money that you can put back into your business so you can expand and help even more people. And guess what? I don't think anyone's in business unless you are wanting to reach a magnitude of people, and that's going to take a team. You're not going to be able to do this on your own. You're going to need a team, which requires wealth. You're going to be able to need money so that you can keep your business up and running, so you can keep promoting and keep marketing and keep giving away amazing things, or create amazing opportunities for people to continue to work with you. That's all going to take time. And on a personal level, it's amazing when you have your bills that come in and you don't really care about them because you know you've got the funds sitting in your bank. Your children's school fees come up, or they need something to be able to do their sport, or they want to do a sport, to be able to have that available funds to be able to make those choices is life-changing. So why not allow yourself to receive the abundance that you deserve and work and harness with this gorgeous new moon to be able to set powerful intentions to allow yourself to receive. But first, before you do that, and as I mentioned, the new moon is on March the 6th or the 7th, so just check for your location. Go in and ask yourself the question, where or what is holding you back? What stories do you still have around money, around abundance, around prosperity and wealth, and your ability to receive it? And just allow whatever comes up to come to the surface. Because when we acknowledge it, it no longer has that power to play games with us anymore. We have the potential then to tap into our unlimited resource of knowledge and be able to go, hey, this is where we move into our logical part of our human part and go, you know what, logically this is just not working because I actually do really want to be abundant and wealthy. So why am I actually holding myself back? And then we drop down into that soulful part of ourselves and ask ourselves, how do we clear that energy that has been connected into us and finally release ourselves from those old stories and realign ourselves and bring ourselves into calibration and be completely prepared for the new moon. So I hope that this gives you something to be able to go away and ask yourself that question. And I'd love to be able to hear what are some of your money mindsets or money beliefs that you've had that have held you back. So much love to you all. Take care and have a fabulous day. And remember, you are an amazing receiver. Now open up the gates to allow yourself to truly embrace that and invite that into your world because you are worthy and you deserve this. Take care.